Walter here. I did do pretty good with my zinnias this year. Thought I'd do a little bit of a vlog. I haven't harvested any seeds for next year. I still got some pretty good zinnias coming on here. I should be able to get some. I got out there today and picked up some limbs in the yard, in the driveway. Then I had piled up to the side of the driveway. It's hard to believe it's only been about a week, and look at this grass. It is growing leaps and bounds. I got my truck full of limbs now. I need to go empty that, but I got tired and I quit. Came out here and fed the hummingbirds again today. I've been having to fill them up about every 2 days. I got so many hummingbirds. They stay in that little rose bush over there. I say the little rose bush is bigger than I am. I came out here a little late. I was going to get some butterfly shots, but the butterflies have all gone to roost. There was a lot of them out here this morning. But got a couple of projects I'm going to work on this week if I can get up the gumption. I never get all my projects done. I wonder if we can get a hummingbird to come to the feeder while we're standing here. They probably won't come out with me standing here. Yes, sir, Bob. This weekend, Walter's got to cut grass again. Probably won't make too big a deal about a large video, but I will make a video, even if it's only one. I highlight some cutting this grass. Looks a lot better than it did the other day when it was like 2 feet deep. Hummingbirds ain't gonna honor me by coming out while I'm standing here. There's one right there. Right over my head, sitting on the wire. Come on down here and get a drink, buddy. There he is. He's not scared of me. They're chasing each other right now. But we did catch a couple of hummingbirds. Let's go sit on the porch. I'm going to make a little vlog. Just something to be tinkering with. I think I'll go in there and get on the computer. I got a couple of little short screen recordings on my mobile phone playing the jumble. Let's connect to a couple of jumble games from my handheld computer that I played when I was at the doctor's office the other day to this vlog. I know I made a video about the jumble a couple weeks back. Probably not many of you even watched it, but I still think it's a cool program. Yeah, I came up here and they're buzzing all around out there now. Oh. We had a package come yesterday from FedEx. Here's the box it was in. That's got to go to the landfill tomorrow. I threw it out here on the porch. What it was a shipment of WeatherTech. I couldn't think of the name. WeatherTech mats for Contrary Mary's car for the Honda CR-V. We haven't installed them yet. We've got to get out there and vacuum it out a little bit. But she likes them WeatherTech mats, so we ordered them. Just got to put them in the car. Yeah, them hummingbirds are drinking up a storm. About 5 of them out there. They wouldn't come when I was sitting there. No, that's more like 10 of them. Good Lord, they're everywhere. No wonder they're drinking up my water so fast. There's more than I thought there was. I suspect half of them are birds that were born this year right here on the property or in this area. Not much of a vlog today, but let's see if we can interest some of y'all in figuring out how to play this jumble game. What I'd like you to do is follow along and get you a pencil and paper, and before I solve the problem, see for yourself if you can solve what a word is, and then continue the video to see if you were right. Anyway, that's just an idea. When I used to do them in the newspaper, I would sit down with a tablet and write the letters down and just do different combinations till I figured out what it was. A lot of times I can just look right at the jumbled up letters and know right away what the word is. And sometimes if it's a long word, I got to play with it, move the letters around till I see something I might recognize. And usually I can figure it out, but say 1 out of 10 times, just one that I consider too hard and it's taking too much of my time, then I'll just skip that one. But I'm getting pretty good at figuring out them words. I probably did 15 or 20 of them jumbles today. Just I went to the doctor yesterday and told him I've been getting a headache. She said, well, whenever you get a headache, check your blood pressure and see what it is. So I went in there and checked it a while ago. My headache was starting like it does every afternoon. Blood pressure was 140 over 69. That don't sound too awful high. Went ahead and took me a Tylenol. But I've been getting a headache about every day about this time. Anyway, let's go play on the computer. I don't know if I get a vlog put out tonight or not. I'm definitely going to tinker with one. One of my hummingbirds is out there buzzing around the flowers. Yeah, I mean, go pick him up with this GoPro. He's definitely jumping from bloom to bloom over there. I made a video last week zooming from here to, you could really see the hummingbirds buzzing. It is a pretty day. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. How many of you saw in the news all the flooding up in Tennessee? We had a flood back here in Georgia in '74, I guess it was. Wasn't 74. Maybe it was that far back. No. 94. Yeah, it wouldn't be that far back. Flood was in 94. It rained and rained and rained and got so bad in some places in Georgia the water was flooding. They had even had coffins floating up out of the graveyards because they got air in them. They were floating right up out of the ground. You had videos on TV of them floating down the river, figure out where the body came from. But I got involved with I was still working at the railroad then, and I got involved in going to take care of the flood in Macon. The train yard down there was underwater. I was only there one day, and then they sent me back to Atlanta to run repair jobs up there. But I got a good look at that place. The whole train yard was underwater. Alright. Glad I took care of my birds. They can having a good old time drinking up my nectar. They're flying all over the yard out here. Let's go play with them.